Mic check, mic check. What's going on, everybody? Don't be scared, don't be scared. What's going on, everybody? I'm Rob Wilson. Welcome to the RWA show. Hopefully you can hear me nice and loud and clear. Hopefully the music's not too overbearing. Here we are. It's Monday, August the 7th, 2023. There's a human forecast on the way. Man, can you predict the weather? I normally can't, but given the way how people have gotten, how they've been acting and stuff. Can you predict the weather? All right. Mic check sounds good. Hey, I can't call it. It's hard to try to help people that don't want to be helped, you know? It just is what it is. It's a hell of a ride, hell of a show to watch. But yeah, I'm here. I'm a digital artist. I do artwork when I have time. Digital art, obviously. Some people don't take seriously. You know, traditional artists have debated me for years about that when I took the decision to convert over to that. And, you know, some of their points were duly noted. But for my case, I can't say I have lost because of going the way of digital. But digital isn't forever. We know that. Pencil to paper, that is what exists. That is here in the material world, the real world here. Digital is just digital. It's out there in cyberspace or in a virtual, you know, computer, waiting to be printed, waiting to be exported into some type of format. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm not limited just to being an artist. I've been getting into writing, and that's been fun. That's been phenomenally fun. Time consuming, of course. It's like most creative stuff is. Wish I could freeze a year. Give me a whole year of freeze up time. I would have so much stuff done. This is not kombucha tea, by the way. This is Celsius. So yeah, it's been a while since the last time I've talked with everybody. I hope everyone's been doing well. I think there's been a few really big Comic Cons going on. Eric July is undergoing his second campaign now of ISOM #2. I think they're starting to ship already because they launched in July, I do believe. Hey, what's going on, Anthony Savoy? How you been, man? Said, love your shirt, Rob. I'm going to text a new pic I drew soon too. Will do, man. Greatly appreciate it. I like the last one you showed me. You know, definitely keep at it. You know, cherish the time to have those skills. You know, yeah. Hopefully you've been doing well, man. You know, pray for you and your family. As always, I wish you the best. Never stop drawing. You know, if you don't have anything else in this world, at least keep drawing. You know, drawing got me through 2 deployments, so that's the nature of, you know, the human experience. What else? So Eric July is doing his thing. EVS launched his 3rd book campaign for Cyberfrog. I guess it's the 3rd, or how many if you only include the Indiegogo campaigns. I don't know. I can't keep track of it. I am still waiting for Wreck Planet. I think a select amount of people have already gotten theirs. Would love to get mine. In fact, I might need to readjust my address, because as you can see, the walls have gotten kind of barren here because I'm getting ready to get the hell out of here. Continuing mission and planning for 2024, in case people have not already known. I tend to plan ahead. Doesn't always work out, but it is what I do. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Famous words of Denzel Washington, and if he got that from somebody else as well, that is just how it is. So yeah, EVS is doing his thing. He's got his campaign. You know, if I could get, well, I might have to just wait until it pops up on eBay after this campaign. So that way I'm getting stuff direct, hey, it's available, it's on hand, takes about a week or two to ship. That kind of thing. I think that's what I'm going to switch to. It's going to be a lot easier than supporting these campaigns, these Indiegogo campaigns. Um, in fact, let's see. Let's look at, excuse me. Let's go ahead and look at some of these Indiegogo campaigns that are out and see what's out there. Let me try not to dox myself this time. You know, won't matter. I mean, I'm getting ready to move anyway. Let's see here. Without doxing myself. Don't be doxing. Don't be doxing. All right, so quick update. Let's see here. Let's see. So, Long Shadow. I did order that recently, so you know I expect that'll take a minute. Inglorious Rex 2 2024. So I got plenty of time to change my address for that. I got the temps or the 24-hour. Oh no, I got the cap. 9 lives. I got the shirt, the Dale Keown shirt, and all in one. Oh, yeah, the books. So the books will be out 2024. Unconditional Shove. That was closed. That started back in October last year. I'm gonna miss doing Spooky Time this year. I had fun doing it last year, but you know, hey, priorities come up. Rocket Mission number 2. That was supposed to be delivered February 2023. Haven't gotten it yet. What else we got? America Bliss. Father's Pride. I got that. Johnny Phantasm Extreme 93. I got that. Graveyard Shift for Mega Storm. Yeah. And also that included mail-in estimated delivery April 2023. Ain't got it yet. Graveyard Shift Omega Storm Ash Can Sign April 2023. Ain't got it yet. Frog G Voodoo Gods and Magic estimated delivery October 2023. Actually need to change the address for that. Kila of the Phoenix Guard. Nothing yet on that. Let me switch back right quick. Make sure I don't reveal nothing. One Lone Phoenix Guard edition. Contributed in 2022, September 12th. Doesn't have a it does not have a release date. All right, so here's, let's see. Here's Core Draft The Reckoning, November 2023. I gotta change the address to shipping on that. Erlen Prestige, Wraith of God, Blood Hunters. Hopefully I will receive that before I move. I gotta move out by the end of the month, as I'm already undergoing that process now. Let's see here. Dan Plagos, The Goblin Girl. Estimated delivery was supposed to have been June 2022. Dan is undergoing some medical issues. Keep him in your prayers, guys. Hopefully he is doing well, and he overcomes what he's going through now. I do understand that, so I'll get with him to get a address shipping change. Magnificent Bastards, number 1, The Walrus. Already got it. Good to go. Do you see what I see? Already got it. Good to go. Nephilim Squadron, estimated delivery June 2023. Ain't got it yet. Perfect 10, issue 3 in Crossworlds. I do got it. Already got it. Groken 2. This is a very highly recommended book, which I did get. Supposed to be due out this month. Hopefully that is the case. Second Chance, Cyber Frog Wreck Planet. December 2022. I ain't got it. Jawbreakers Forever. Estimated delivery October 2022. I ain't got it. Star Wars Girl Cosplay Calendar Gamer Edition. Already got it. CG Vacation. Already got it. Reaper Destroyer. Let me see here. Let me look at something right quick before let me look at the details. So I ain't doxing myself. No doxing. 86 doxing. Let me see. Has a contribute date, but there is no estimated shipping date yet. So I'm gonna have to get with that creator and see what's going on. Again, hey, I'm not mad at these folks. I understand they are running behind, but I gotta do. Most comic book collectors do an inventory of what they have and what's on the way. That's just common, basic sense. That's what I do. I don't know if everybody does it, but I'm just saying it is what it is. Black and White Volume 2, Man vs. Machine, estimated delivery 2023. I ain't got it. Truth, Justice, American Way was delivered, even though its estimated delivery was October 2022. I did get it this year. Common America, Ben got that. Sakura graphic novel, Ben got that. Right on time. Gymshock, issue number 1. Estimated delivery November 2022. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? I know there was some issues with Gymshock looking like another character, and there was some kind of discrepancies that had occurred to cause the, I guess, recostuming, reconfiguring of the character. That is what it is. Cerebrum, Volume 1. I ain't got it. Let me see when is there some kind of something here that says, hey, it's on the way. What about the digital copy? Digital copy delivered in our custom shipping box. So I got to get with this creator too. This was one of the first books I ordered. Both covers, all that good stuff. I ain't got it. Waiting on that. Let's see. I'm almost through the list. 7 pages worth of stuff that I've ordered from Comicsgate. Shane Davidson, Glorious Rex comic book. I got it. Graveyard Shift, Volume 4. I got it. I just need Graveyard Shift number 1, which I ordered with the Omega Storm campaign that I'm waiting on. EBS's Cyber Fraud Blood Honey. I got that. Kozar, Descend into Madness. I got that. So, yeah, I'm still waiting on quite a few books here. I don't understand what's going on, but, you know, I guess shipping, fulfillment takes time, and time away from doing that is time spent on social media, you know, promoting, being on other people's shows, talking about what you got coming down the pipeline and all of that good stuff. I'm not hating. I'm just saying what is, and that's it. That is exactly what it is. So, don't know. Hopefully that gets figured out, you know, eventually, sooner than later. All right, so First topic. First topic. Let's see what we got here. First topic is conclusion of Secret Invasion. Let's see. This should be very easy. Because that show was garbage. What's worse than Captain Marvel and Brie Larson playing as Captain Marvel? The Game of Thrones chick playing as a Super Skrull that somehow beats a male Super Skrull. And has more powers. By all their powers combined, she is Captain Super Skrull. Literally. These folks literally made this shit up. And they believe somebody's supposed to like it. Hands down, there's no doubt about it that Secret Invasion is one of the worst TV shows to date. Very embarrassing, very decrepit, very broken. Netflix's Daredevil. Netflix MCU Marvel / Daredevil is still one of the greatest comic book shows, TV shows to ever grace a streaming service. It was a game changer. This nonsense that's on Disney Plus now is a desecration to the very name of Nick Fury. There's nothing else to really say about it. So, what she's going to pop up in another MCU movie and just replace Brie Larson? You know, that's been the bait and switch with pretty much every MCU show. You know, features this guy. It's the main character that we've known. And he just gets outshone by the female newcomer. Every time. Y'all know that song and dance. It's not really much more I need to add to it. It's pretty broken. And that just is what it is. Oh yeah, on a side note, I do want to acknowledge that somebody had posted a picture of, in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they made Splinter gay. And they asked why. And then I saw Andrew Tate, he chimed in off of it. And then I shared that, you know, if this is true. I tried to get somebody that was actually following me, or I was following them. They got a chance to see the movie. But nobody had to say. Instead, you know, some rando said, hey, it's totally not true. It was a good movie, and so on and so forth. Okay. All right. I don't know who the hell you are, though. You're not in my circle. You're not following me, and I'm not following you. We've never conversed or had a conversation prior to that. So, thank you for your input. You know, I'll check it out myself, which I tried. Animation looks so shitty, man. I can't believe, like, people think that's acceptable now. American, you know, moviegoers, American animators, you know, the American audience. I can't believe they think that's good animation. You know, what little bit I saw of Ninja Turtles, I was like, man, I might as well watch Across the Spider-Verse, which I might watch today. We'll see. I got a lot of other stuff to do before I get that ball rolling. But I just wanted to kind of like acknowledge that you know, if I could bear through that Ninja Turtles thing, we'll see what's going on with Splinter. I was curious to see if it was true or not, you know, so far. Want to know, someone has stated that, you know, it's not true. And, okay, you know, until I see it, you know, I'll take you for your word. Then some other rando showed up and started retweeting the comment and tried to, put their statement on it without me thinking I would notice. Like, well, then ask people amongst your circle. It's like, dude, who are you? Why didn't you include that in the conversation? Why you gotta retweet what I say and then add your little 2 cents of pixie dust on what I'm saying, trying to make sure that I don't see it? It's so dumb. You know what I mean? So, internet people, man, hey, you never know who they are, behind their avatars. Clearly you can see my face, but internet people just don't know who they are. That's one conversation I think that McKay had mentioned when she went to San Diego Comic-Con. She was stating that something to the words, I don't want to get her, her words misconstrued, that talking to real people in person is better than internet folks. No doubt about it. No question about it. I agree, 100%. And that's part of one of the reasons why I've been away from the live streaming and stuff. I mean, hey, when I have something to talk about, I'll talk about it. If I don't have anything to talk about, I'm not just going to be on here, hey, I'm live streaming, let me scroll through the internet and see something to talk about or something that's funny. I don't really do that, man. I found I've made fillers when I was doing scheduled podcasts in the past, filler conversation and, articles to read and stuff like that. But now these days, I have to be selective of what I'm talking about. Not because I'm scared of being canceled or censored and that kind of stuff. I care less because, again, internet's not the real life. But I want to make sure that the meaning and purpose is behind my words. As I get older, get more mature, those kind of things are important to me. Obviously, they're not important to everyone. However, I have to make sure that what I'm doing is something I enjoy wholeheartedly. And be real to myself first and foremost. Sure, I can draw, I can talk about artists, I can talk about, different art styles that I like and stuff like that. Great. It's more to me than just art. I'm not like a drone. I can only talk about one thing. I don't want to lose my audience, so I will not talk about other things. I will disavow. No. If there's something that I've learned about a certain subject, I'll share it. Which is purpose for part of this this live stream. All right, so getting to the next topic. I've watched almost every episode of My Adventures with Superman. It's been pretty good. It's got some undertones that are slick, but it's not too overbearing. But in a way, it makes me want to watch other anime. I tried to watch the Baki one that's on Netflix, where he learned the praying mantis style to fight his dad. I tried to watch it, made it to like the second episode, and he started like shadow fighting a giant cricket and throwing himself into the wall to imagine he was fighting a powerful opponent. I couldn't do it, man. I don't know what it is with Netflix animes. It's just not authentic. You know what I mean? Some people, they love, Netflix anime. Like Seven Deadly Sins, always heard about that. And then when I was at Drill, somebody said, Seven Deadly Sins was good, but the ending sucked. Okay, I know that person. I've conversed with that person. We know our interest levels when it comes to things like anime. So I'll take that person's, words a little more serious than a random internet person. So, yeah, that's just an example. But like I said, my what was it? My Adventures with Superman. Seemed pretty fun. There's a new episode out that I haven't seen yet. I'll check it out. It's watchable. You know, that's the best thing I can call it. Watchable. I think it has, after this episode that's out, I think it's one more episode left. So far, DC is winning. Again, the animated division is winning against Marvel's live action division. So that's the nonsense with that is going on. Let's see here. All right, so we hit all our topics on fiction already. Let me hit you with one more, and then we're gonna take a quick break, and I'm gonna get over to the more serious stuff, the more serious side of things. Again, I get it. Not everyone can handle the way I say things or the way this stuff comes out. Okay, I get it. We live in a soft America, you know. Not everyone can handle constructive criticism. Oh, by the way, for people that are on the internet and they're taking photos and red rooms and butt naked dudes, hey, knock yourself out. Not my forte. Not even a mezzo. Yeah. Comic-Con seem to be getting kind of weird. Not my kind of thing. It is what it is. Let's see. Third topic. We're going to talk about some future plans that I got coming up. So, my comic book VKP, the prologue is en route. I'm tightening up the script and pretty much ready to complete all 32 pages of it. Sketch by sketch, you know. I really want to add some dynamic scenes to it, excuse me. And I'll be working on that. This is totally my free range and free will, but still I have to, how can I say this? Curate my story to where the majority of rules of writing are followed. And I'm sure, you know, people are going to criticize regardless of how meticulous I treat this project. Somebody's going to criticize about something. And that's fine, you know. If the criticism helps, count me in, especially if it's criticism from a customer, not just a peer, you know. Somebody that says, oh, I heard this about this comic book, so I'll never read it. Or I don't like what this person says, so I would never read his work and all that kind of crap. I don't care about that. I got other stuff going on. So while that's going on, I do hope to have it done this year on schedule. I already missed my summertime deadline, but hey, we got to do what we got to do in order to go ahead and succeed in life. And right now, I've been more successful in real life than I have been in the internet. So that's where my focus has been. Let's see. Yeah, next year. Well, even before next year. As y'all know, I'm moving. I'm about to get the hell out of here and, spend some time on base, learn some things, expand my military career. Not just the guard stuff, but also the other side of things. I've touched on it a little bit with Arvid on the Crowfire Studios Sunday show when he had me on there. Touched on it a little bit then. But yeah, that's about to expand. And again, I always wanted to be a comic book artist. And that was my goal. Create my own characters, that kind of thing. Never wanted to work for like the big companies. With that being said, as I got older, from a kid to a teen or adult, I started to realize that, hey, I'm willing to take damn near whatever job I can to support what I want to do, to put books into print and have them available via print on demand, via books, via graphic novels, that kind of thing. So I have to work within my means. That is what it is. Next year, bro, next year is going to be wild as shit. If you don't get this stuff now, I don't know what to tell you, because it's about to go down. It's going to be unfreaking believable. Why do I say this? Let's take a quick break and we'll find out just how unbelievable it's about to be next year. 2024, baby. Be right back. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink, and we shall return. All right, we are back. Halftime show. I hope you enjoyed it. We are back with some crazy madness. Now check this stuff out. This is about to get real wild right here.
summit in solidarity with President Putin. They must say, you touch one of us, you touch all of us. We are with President Putin, and we want to say to President Putin, it is not us South Africans who refused you from coming into
Bruh,
the country.
Julius Malema is hype as shit. That motherfucker's off the chain, bro. Hey, look, I agree with what he's saying. He's done with South Africa. I'm here in America. I'm just saying, when he talks, is wild, man. Hey, he got no filter. I ain't mad at him. He got no filter. He may have rough ideologies, but hey, that dude is off the freaking chain. Off the chain. All right, so there's a shift going on, especially with the whole BRICS nation, Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa, all that stuff going on. And there's an economic war happening. At the same time, there's a, territorial war going on. Two for one, basically. It's pretty wild. There's some pretty wild stuff. So that didn't just stop there. We also have this madness going on right now. And I get it. People are scared to talk about it. Oh, let's just zone out, do drugs, and focus only on, fiction. My world's great as long as I don't pay attention to the real world. I don't work like that. I'm sorry. I'd rather the real world be nice and safe and somewhat decent. Then I can focus on the fiction and, have fun with all the liberal arts type of stuff. But yeah. So let's check out this next one. Africa mad at America. Well, these folks are mad at the French.
Les forces étrangères qui sont chez nous, les bases étrangères, les personnes qui doivent quitter chez nous, les Nigériens sont. Cette marche suivie de 1962 identifié la CEDEAO et la France et tous les alliés de ne pas intervenir militairement au Niger.
ECOWAS, what he was talking about is the Economic Community of West African States. That's a lot going on, man. That is a lot going on. A lot of conflicts, and then when you got the news and media for some of the part, less than 50%, things are not what they seem. I could be wrong. Could be 51% where things are not what they seem. But clearly, there are frustrations going on all over the world, literally, because the human forecast is literally expect more stupidity, which has pretty much been the name of the game for a while. Other countries and have tightened their relations with each other, other foreign leaders, to where they eventually get to their one world government type of nonsense. And it's a shame because people have given them the benefit of the doubt for decades, 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades, half a century, over half a century and 2 quarters, half a century and a quarter, you know, three quarters of a century, of benefit of the doubt. And things have only gotten worse. Um, it does me no good to just pretend like none of this stuff exists. Like, I don't understand. Kudos to people who can do that. I mean, just numb themselves out, not care about like the world around them. Kudos to them, especially if they're grown adults too. It is easier to deny than to acknowledge, because when you acknowledge, you have to take some kind of action. If you don't use your own energy to improve your life, someone else will use your energy for you, and you won't like that. It probably won't improve your life. Just keeping it real. So with that going on, here's some knuckleheadedness going on in New York. You gotta love these folks. You gotta love them. Why not? Act a fool when you can. Um, I wonder, do they get paid for this? I'm not sure. GTA, motherfucker. That's not something out of Grand Theft Auto. I don't know what is. I really don't. Folks is buck wild now these days. Human forecast. Expect more stupidity. Huh? It's not hard. It's not hard to figure this stuff out. I am not a human meteorologist, which, let's think about it. If a meteorologist studies weather, how come he's not really studying or talking about meteors? These little things, I mean, don't mind me. Me, just soldier, me, just man. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, such simple things, it seems they should be making sense. But unfortunately not. All right. So here's another one for you. Absolute madness. Human forecast. Right here. Butt naked lady.
Sitting ducks. You have nothing but a windshield protecting us.
That woman later dropping the gun and then arrested by responding officers.
Got front row seats, man. It's buns and guns right now, man.
It's not known if any of the shots she fired actually hit any vehicles. She's currently in custody and undergoing a mental evaluation at a local hospital.
Tragic new details.
I'm just telling you guys what it is, you know. I'm not trying to curvature your ideology. Just trying to explain to you exactly, you know, what is. Take what you will with it. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Here's one for you. Here's another one.
Wait, y'all need to stop her. It's a single female. Oh, yes, yeah. What's up, babe? Stop her. Stop her. Hey! Hey! There's a guy on the back of your shit. It's a guy hanging on the back of your shit.
That's crazy.
Bro, you alright?
Drive off now.
Drive
Drive
off,
off.
man.
He not holding on now.
Just drive off. Yeah.
Yeah. Grab her phone real quick.
You really gotta watch your back out here. People are off the chain. You just don't know what people are capable of now these days. There's no other way to explain it. All right, yeah, I remember that. All right, so let's see what else. Next topic. There's just so much going on in the world. And I'd be damned. I'd be damned if I sit back and just turn a blind eye to it. I'd be damned. All right. So let's see here. I only got one for this one. And I think it'll be informational enough. Let's see. All right. This topic. Hopefully y'all doing well out there. Stay off the drugs. Stay off the drugs. I have to reiterate that. Stay off the drugs. Just say no. Only you can just say no. All right. Let's see here. Project Bluebeam. Here's one to for people to say, "Oh, that's not true. There's no way that could happen. Impossible." Let's hear it. That's one of the classic lines. Let's see.
People referred to as Operation Bluebeam.
There's an operation called the Phoenix Light Project. Tens of thousands of people were witness to a craft about a mile long, a mile in the sky. People saw it. This is a hologram. You're looking at a hologram. It's so real, you feel you could reach out and touch it. Over 10,000 witnesses saw that. They believe they saw an aircraft. The ETs are coming. Now imagine tomorrow, you're going to see thousands of aircraft. Not as big, smaller, but aircrafts coming in, flying all over the United States, Europe, whatever it is. And then you're going to be attacked. But those attacks will happen with real missiles, or real planes, you understand? They're going to say my government is right. They want to protect me. You declare an emergency. You declare one world government. Nobody will resist. People will say thank you. and that's how you take over.
Wow.
They have the technology. They can do this tomorrow morning. The information that you are being fed that bad ETs are coming to get you, nonsense. All BS. Doesn't exist.
You're speaking about what many people refer to
All
as
right. That's there you go. Yeah, I mean, we already are going through the Great Reset right now, as written by Klaus Schwab, head of the World Economic Forum, you know, who listens to Yuval Noah Harari, Israeli historian, who is adored by folks like Barack Obama, calls him the prophet, Bill Gates, whole bunch of people, Joe Biden. It is what it is. This is what these people say. It's not my words, it's what they actually say. So why not, you know, go from the Great Reset to the Great Deception? I don't see no reason why not. People are already quite gullible as it is. Alright, so I'm looking for one more. Hope I got it saved somewhere. Like I said, it's just so much going on. Yeah, maybe it's in my saves. Got that one. Oh man, alright, so here's a couple things. I don't know where it's at. Let's see here. I scale up and this thing keeps jumping on its own. It's very annoying.
Since the Bentham grid went online in New York City.
No, I think that's too far. Damn it. Hey, when I can't find the stuff that I've come across to research. It was a really good one too. All right, so I guess I get to the final topic. Final topic here, which is a tough one to swallow. But it is what it is. All right. Well, let me at least go with this one. I think y'all get a kick out of this one, which I didn't know until recently. But Steven Seagal, ladies and gents, he strikes again. I gotta pause the music for this one. This is hilarious. Apparently, in 2004, Steven Seagal released a dancehall song called "Strut," in which he sings in a fake Jamaican accent and has his first line, and his first line is "Me wanda punani." Can't make this shit up. No, it's true.
Tell me what you really want all night.
Me want the bananas if it make me nice. Me love the way you walk, sometimes the way you talk is so hot. Now you know, let's have a shot of rum. Then me can make you come with me to the ocean. That would be fine. You can be my bowcat. Nice ital breeze, bring you to your knees. We're jamming.
Yo, this a gal and I want the body if it make me feel nice. Why? Tell me what you really want all night.
Me want the bananas if it make me nice. Me love the way you walk sometimes, the way you talk is so hot.
Who's been in the club and jamming to that? I'm curious. Who's been at the club jamming to that? That's what I would like to know. Somebody did. Back in 2004, you never know what the DJ put on the whatchamacallit, on the turntables. You just never knew. Let me see something.
To show you how to make the most reliable.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Too bad, man. There's one that I thought it was very important, but I don't see it. All right, so yeah, final topic. The sixth topic. Let's see here. All right, so the sixth topic is the most brutal. And that is on none other than the most avoidable topic around the world today. Human commerce. That's what I'll call it. Which is a shame. So, all right. So, human commerce. I got some videos for you on that. And then we're going to wrap this up. Because I got to go take care of what I need to, such as eat, continue writing, and call it a night.
Shock to many of the people who support this bill, and those who were there this morning, they could not contain their outrage.
Cowards.
The California Assembly Committee on Public Safety just blocked a bill that could have made sex trafficking of minors a serious felony, a crime eligible for penalties under California's Three Strikes Law.
Today, they blocked our children from being saved.
Odessa Perkins is a human trafficking survivor. She was forced into that horrific world at a very young age. Odessa doesn't sugarcoat what happens to children who are trafficked.
This child, their innocence, can be stolen 100 times a day. Then the next day they have to wake up and it can be stolen another 100 times that day. And for those kids who do get out 2, 3, 4 years from now.
Hold up. Give me a minute. I gotta tighten something up.
How many bodies have been on top of their innocent, young, small body? That's how important it is to combat human trafficking.
Odessa, along with other human trafficking survivors, went to Sacramento to show their support for Senate Bill 14. But the outcome is not what they expected.
Why are you against something?
Well, I can tell you it was a complete shock to many of the people who support this bill. And those who were there this morning, they could not contain their outrage.
Cowards.
The California Assembly Committee on Public Safety.
So if something like that were to happen, you know, where they would start passing legislation to favor illegal activity, it would definitely be in California. That's a no-brainer. I get it. Yep. There we go. National Weather Service, severe thunder. Oh, 80-mile-an-hour winds. Golly. Take shelter in sturdy buildings away from windows. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Golly. Hold up. Let me double check something. I didn't know it was that bad. I heard it was picking up, but hold on. I'll be right back. We got a major storm coming out. All right, let's move on to the next. Make this short and sweet.
For all of you in the press, would this be an ignored story? Because this is an ignored story. Would this be ignored if there was a Republican president in office during this point in time? I was down in Guatemala. I toured a facility, a safe house for sex-trafficked little girls. The youngest was 11. They had the cribs there for the little babies these sex-trafficked little girls were having. If you can't get angry about that, if you in the media can't get interested enough to report the truth, the depredations occurring, they have to be stopped outside of politics. There should be nothing political about this. We passed the Secure Fence Act on a bipartisan basis. I think 85 members of the Senate voted for it. And yet now, Democrats refuse to even build the wall that we've already bought and paid for. So a president who's serious about this can fix this problem. He can stop a lot of this trafficking. We have a president right now in office who could care less. The current vice president was on my committee when we heard testimony about a child being sold for $81. She obviously could care less, and you can see the result. For all of you in the press, would this be an ignored story? Because this is an ignored story.
There you go. You got another one. Regardless of your party affiliation, I can't stress enough how sad it is to know that this business is so huge. And mind you, for people that are just now seeing Sound of Freedom, it's a pretty good movie. Really shows the horrors of what exists in the world. It's not just fiction. That movie was supposed to come out years ago. Fox had it, and then when Disney bought Fox, Disney sat on it. That's been going on for a while, and it's actually absolutely become way more prominent now than ever before. Now, why would I say something like that? Remember, like a lot of Hollywood actors that were like having African children, dressing up as boys, Charlize Theron, Madonna, who's the other one? Angelina Jolie. Remember them? They sit back struggling against their adopted parent in airports. No? You don't remember? Alright, well, let me go ahead and show you what at least one person is doing with the children that they have adopted. I know a lot of this stuff is tough to watch or to comprehend. And once you realize you have some pretty diabolical people out there in the world, you don't have to make up reasons why they're not doing what it is you clearly see they're doing. I don't have to try. Truth speaks for itself. I ain't gonna say a damn word. Now I asked the question, you ever seen, them picking up these African children? Guess what? You just saw a portion of that. And you, yes you, that's probably watching this or watching a replay, can use your $1,200 to $1,500 phone to do further research and take a break from social media and stop getting them dopamine highs. Actually learn something for a change. I get it. Oh, that's offensive. I'm never gonna watch this stuff again. I don't care, man. I really don't care. I'll at least speak my mind while I get a chance. But, let's go ahead and end this on a good note. Here's something that is good, that is happening in addition, something good that is happening in addition to the bad things that are happening. So there is definitely a struggle between good and evil. So here you go. I don't like this any more than any other red-blooded human being that gives a damn about human life. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. That's what exists in the world. And with the way things are in today's world, I can't be just some person that's trying to be an entertainer. Even with the books that I plan on writing that are fiction, I plan to have them convey some kind of level of morality, a lesson to be learned. I think that's important for next generation and next generation. If it even gets out that far, you know, who knows? We may be nuked and gone by the time, you know, I get my books printed out. But before I do go, I want to share with you guys some things that may help you in your life that's affordable. I'm not making any sponsorships off of it. I'm just recommending some things that could help you. I will be right back and then show you some of those things, and I will complete the show. All right? Be right back. All right. As we go ahead and wrap up things, you know, anybody popped up, shout out to Anthony Savoy that did show up and had some things to share, a little bit of converse. I get it. Hey, sometimes people are here, sometimes they're not. You know, life happens. Things are going on. The sun, the moon, and the stars are moving around, and you know, whatever. But for people that do get a chance to watch the replay, so let me show you some of the things that have helped me in my life, that has helped improve my life, that I think are more beneficial than just having health insurance. All right, gut health, 60 billion probiotic. There's a key item in here that is, I believe, very important, if I can pronounce it correctly. Lactobacillus salvirus. Okay, so Lactobacillus salvirus. And you got a list of these things right here. I don't know if, yeah, the blur is too bad. But yeah, if you go on Amazon, you can find this. Helps improve your gut health, good bacteria. The more you have good bacteria, the healthier it is for your body. Digestive system is the key to your immune system. The more alkaline it is, the more it can fight bad bacteria and fend off those things that could create diseases later on, cancerous cells and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's a cure. I'm just saying a good routine helps in the long run with longevity. I would like to have a long life, long, healthy life. Some people that I've known have asked me why I've taken, healthy supplements and exercise and stuff like that. Some of them are no longer alive because they thought I was just talking nonsense, or for whatever reason that they passed. They lived their lifestyle, they consumed what they wanted to consume. But I had a very specific path in life as far as taking care of my body. I do believe in God, and I do believe that God provided me with a temple. It's that simple, I would like to keep that temple as clean and clear as long as I can. So next up, because the food's only getting worse, we already know that knuckleheads are tinkering with the food. They're making GMO food. They're making lab meat and all that kind of crap. So the best thing you could do, at least, is to detox yourself from the toxins that may attach to your body from which you eat. It's like a simple cycle. Clean your body as you eat. Here's another one. I think it's from Amazing Grass. Green Blend, Detox, and Digest. They have other types that are specifically targeted to certain areas, such as energy. Hold up. Let me look this up, so I'm just not going off of old information. Yeah, so they got I have the Detox and Digest. Okay. This is stuff you can find on Amazon. It's not that hard. The same way that you use your thumbs to type up a conversation or reply to an inbox on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you can do the same thing on Amazon or wherever you think you could get it available. And it'll actually help you in the real world, not social media. All right. Look at these. They got a bunch of these. Alkalize and detox, superfood, energy. There's another type of, is that the same kind? It says supports immunity, plant-based caffeine for the energy, detox and digest. That's the one I got. Antioxidants. That look, berry, superfood, immunity, tangerine. Okay. So you got a lot of options. I know there's a whole bunch of different versions out there and don't know which one to trust. I'm telling you, with the few ones that I do use, I stick with these for years. They've been very helpful. Same thing, Amazing Grass. Adaptogen powder, okay? I don't make any money off of talking about this. This is just what I use. It's a way of life for me, okay? Organic adaptogen powder, ashwagandha, rhodolina, tulsi, and more. So you got a bunch of those, which you can do further research on, what each one does and the benefits to the body and what organs it helps. Same as I have over the course of a long, at least over the course of a decade, I've used some of these in some form or fashion. So that's what can help you in this day and age where there's so many issues going on in the body. People can't figure out why or how and that kind of thing. So Yeah, personal responsibility. We all have it. Even though I love comics or I love to draw, that may be considered somewhat kiddish, but I know I have adult responsibilities too at the same time. And I know it's easier to talk shit than to actually make something happen. That's what kind of world we live in. There are doers and there are spectators. I don't care. All right, so here's the last one. Z-Tox, zeolite suspension. All right, this removes heavy metals and toxins, chemicals from the body, specifically around the organs. Again, your spleen, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, kidneys, liver, all of those vital organs help break down things in your body. When they get clogged up like a drain pipe, that stuff accumulates in a particular area and it causes issues where it's going through the drain pipe. I mean, I'm just using basic analogies to explain how your body works. Don't believe me? Study the endocrine system, study the immune system, study the digestive system. All that stuff's there. It's all there. I don't know how many other ways I can explain it. I'm sure, people got tons of rebuttals. I've talked to people about this stuff for years. I've talked to people about frequencies, healing frequencies, and all that kind of stuff. Because these are the many different things that I'm into. I'm not just like, ooh, maybe that's happening. I don't know. Whoa, bro. No, I'm actually like, the stuff, the knowledge that I can apply, I will apply it. Whether it's on myself and it works and I'm living proof of it, or whether it's little lessons that I can add into my comic books that may be applied. Because normally a lot of times when I read something or when I watch something, I like to do further research and be like, I wonder how true this is, or let me I would like to know more. I do that when it comes to even entertainment. That is who I am. That is who I've been. Sure, I could chuckle, laugh, say a silly joke, Wakanda forever, all that kind of stuff. That's great. But is it going to help anybody? No. My presentation, the way how I come off with it, sure, it may be kind of harsh, or it's not buttered up, and presented to sound all nice and comforting. Hey, the world's fucked up. That's reality. But while it's fucked up, if you would like to take care of yourself and not just exist just to work, here's some creative ideas. Here's some passions in life. You don't even have to go to the gym now these days. And from what I heard, a lot of these gyms are being taken over by, the thought community, the TikTok community, because chicks want to wear freaking almost naked, like yoga pants, and stretch and bend over and film themselves while they're out there. And then some guys like walking by, like, their eyes go to their ass like a magnet because they're bent the fuck over, with damn near see-through thongs and shit in the gym in public. And they say, oh my gosh, he looked at me. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, hey, you don't even have to go to the gym. I use Beachbody on demand. I work out at home if I want to. Or I can take my workouts wherever I want to go. If I got an open space, I don't need gym equipment. I can still find ways to sweat out toxins to my body and help my immune system stay strong for as best I can. In fact, before I started this stream, I had gotten a message from a Rhonda representing the Healthy American, who Peggy Hall's videos I've watched, and her videos have helped me be able to learn law and deal with the times of COVID, because I trust my routines better than I do questionable medical prescriptions. Let me put it that way, okay? I'd rather take this stuff and know it has natural ingredients, or as natural as you can get, that's going to help me take a shit and clean out my digestive tract. Sorry if that sounds terrible, but that's the reality of how the body works. You know, like I said, a lot of times it's not for the faint of heart. This stuff I've studied over 10 years. It started with over 10 years. It started with my mom getting me into apple cider vinegar and hot tea. It's been a great help. And then I expanded my study. So in addition to art, this is other stuff that I'm into. You may not be into it. That's fine. But hopefully it helps someone out there. Instead of me just talking about, topics of entertainment that cannot improve anybody's life. Because it's entertainment. The reason why actors get paid so much money and sports athletes get paid so much money, because there's tons of money in keeping you distracted. There's tons of money in keeping you from thinking for yourself. That's what kind of world we live in. Sure, imagination, entertainment is good in portion, or if it's part of your job, great. But understand that there's a world out there, and if it's not protected, and there's freedoms out there, if they're not protected, after a while you're not going to have time or the choice to enjoy the things that you like. You'll be censoring yourselves to like some people are now. All right, I think I've ranted on enough. Oh, yes, when it came to the Healthy American, I also wanted to mention that she helped me get through, when I was deployed, a religious exemption or accommodation for my beliefs. I've been baptized since I was like 9. I haven't been the best believer, but nonetheless, these days have really strengthened my faith. And it's not just how many times I read the Bible. It's what actions I take throughout my daily life that I think matters the most. You believe whatever you want, but this is my stance and my live stream. So I'm going to speak my mind. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. God bless. God bless America, because we really, really need it. Keep your head in a swivel. Keep it omni. Anybody else that's in the DMV area, stay safe out there, because that storm is moving. It just moved out of my area. Who knows which way it's going next. It's pretty big. 80-mile-an-hour winds. That's brutal. Let me see if I can still see it, the notification. Yeah. 80-mile-an-hour winds. Brutal. Zoom in. Can you get it? Yeah. So that is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna get back with Healthy American, that platform, because they've done a great service to people in their time of need, and I think it's so important. Again, I love fiction. Do I read as many comic books as an average comic book collector? No, because there's other stuff out there to be learned. And I'm not hating on anybody that loves fiction. It's cool. But I can't numb my senses to the point where I turn around and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was happening. No, I'm a grown adult. It behooves myself to take responsibility of being aware of my own surroundings, my frame of reference. It may sound crazy, but I mean, hey, I am a soldier, so just keeping it real. All right, that's it. Thanks to anybody that checked this out when it was live, and I thank anyone that will watch the replay. Hey, I ain't hating on nobody. Knock yourselves out. Do what you like. I'm gonna do what I like. The real world exists. You know, as fun as the internet is, it's great entertainment, but the real world exists. So that's normally where I'm at. Be sure to follow me everywhere. Conversate with me if you're a real human being out there and not just a bot popping up to say something. You know, sometimes I'll say stuff just to laugh. You can get mad. You don't have to get mad because you're in control of your own actions, just like I'm in control of my own as well. May not be what people like to hear, but hey, you gotta deal with it. So yeah, my links everywhere. My links in the chat. Feel free to follow me everywhere. In fact, let me put that in the Rumble as well. And I am hungry. Gotta eat. So yeah, you can even send me an email on there. Excuse me. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Cash App if you want to support my stuff. Discord. Dang, I still ain't get on Discord yet. Patreon, I'll be updating my Patreon with some artwork that I have on there. Still there. Twitch, my comic book shop is still online, which I'll upload my next comic book installment when it's ready. Available to be purchased. Merch shop is still up and running. I mean, it's there. And Rumble, my website on ArtStation, the whole nine. So, y'all take care. Hopefully this has been informative and not just entertaining. All right. Peace.